Hello YouTube. In this video, I'll be going over about 7 different weight valuations on Walmart to figure out if these levels is a good place to buy or sell. Currently, Walmart just reported their earnings a little bit ago. They've got on the year 14%, year to date 11%, um, and currently trading at all-time highs after earnings reported, currently trading at 161.29 a share. And they beat on all their earnings, on their revenue 5.7%, operating income 6.7%, whatever. E-commerce up 24%. Guidance of Q3 raises their fiscal year 24 outlook, which is kind of tells you how strong consumer still is for the economy. So revenue is up 5.9% on the year. They've got earnings per share now after today is 6.4. That was their guided EPS on the year. Price to earnings currently trading at 161. Divided by 6.4, you get 25. And with 7% forward revenue growth based on analysts' expectations, we are currently trading at a peg of 3.57. Cash available 13.9 billion in cash, short-term debt 97 billion, and long-term debt of 37 billion for a total debt amount of 134 billion. We have net cash provided by operating activities is going to be roughly 36.4. We're at a 6 months. That's what 6 months is on 18 billion. And then minus our capex, we're looking at about 18 billion of free cash flow on the year. Got Walmart plugged in. Our future EPS growth rate of 6% based on analyst expectations. We have a dividend yield of 1.42%. We have forward revenue growth of 7% going forward for the next 12 months. We have, after all this gets plugged in, a result of $24.90 per share valuation. So then, based on all these numbers here, we're going to come over here to our PEG ratio. Currently trading at, well, it's not updated to pre-market, but pre-market's 161. Had an EPS of 6.4. So a little skewed. I can probably change it at 6.4, but we can just, we already know right now that the peg is 3.57 with updated numbers. So the numbers in that spreadsheet are before earnings here. So these basically incorrect currently. It's 3.57 for a peg ratio. And if you look here on the peg key, anything above 2 is overvalued. Typically, when you're trading all-time highs, you're usually overvalued. Here's your comps, your comparison of other companies. Currently at $106 for a comparable valuation for Walmart. Over here, we got Graham's formula. Current yield on corporate bonds is 5%, highest it's been in a long time. Actually, 2021 was the highest, but whatever, 5%. Then we got down here a manual PE. After we plug in all of the financials of this company, current market cap is 428 billion. Cash equivalents is 13.9 billion. Debt 134 billion. Cash from operations annually is 36.4 billion, which gives us a 15-year to multiple or to earnings multiple valuation. So then that gives us a manual peg of 2.15. And then down here's a little key to show, okay, 15. So we're in the undervalued range based on its market cap. We have a return on invested capital of only 12%. I'd like to see this 15% or higher. Discounted cash flow here, Walmart, 3% growth rate on the free cash flow, 11% on the average capital cost. We have free cash flow of $18 billion, and we cash and marketable securities 13.9 billion. Our debt was 134 billion. Outstanding shares is 2.7 billion shares, which gives us an intrinsic value of $38 per share. Or this chart here, currently, so I've updated this EPS and over here to 6.4. Um, we have a growth rate from the other spreadsheet, which we came over to here, 6% EPS growth. We then that comes in over here, so 6 goes into 72 12 times, and then how many times does 12 go into 10, which is how many years of a forward valuation for future market value. Well, it only goes into it, 0.8 times. So we can do 6.4 doubled 0.8 times. So it'd be just shy of a full double. So we're looking at, I'm going to go with 12 for a full double, or for a 0.8 double. And then that gives us a future market value in 10 years time of 144, a fair market value of 36, purchase price of 25. And then we come over here, we got all these numbers that we plugged in, gives us all of our valuations everywhere. And our purchase price is $36.60 based on all these valuations. So we come over here to the stock chart. Here are the technicals. We can kind of see, just based on technical patterns here, a good place to probably take profits here is today. We're basically hitting this top of this trend line. We're at that trend line. If you sell today, there's a chance it maybe goes 165, maybe blows through like Nvidia. Who knows? But based on earnings, it's not going to do that. And every time we come up here, we get a big sell-off. Come back down, we've been just trailing up all year long. We're probably due for a good $30 correction roughly in this stock right now. So based on today's earnings, based on technicals, I would expect Walmart to pull back down to 140-ish dollars, $135 range after today. I don't see this stock pushing up much higher. I mean, absolutely could, but let me know down below if you uh, own or are interested in purchasing Walmart. I'd like to know. Um, and at what price too. If there is a company you'd like me to value, put that down below. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon with more.